You should know by now. You should know by now.
Yeah, y'all, you already know what it is. Yours truly, M. Greasy, back with another exclusive ROC Solid podcast. We back in the building, y'all. I got my brother to the left of me. You already know. Cassidy, the motherfucking monster, the hustler, everything, spitter, come to that battle rapping shit. Shit, one of my niggas on my team even got hit by the hustler, so gotta respect this hustle, you know what I mean? Shit real. Want to welcome my guy to the building, Philly's own, one of the best spitters out of Philly, Cassidy, my motherfucking guy, man. Welcome,
salute,
my guy.
Man,
Happy New Year and all that good stuff, man. Yeah, man. How you been, my G?
I'm happy to be here, man.
That's what's up, man.
It's the hottest podcast on the streets right now, so
appreciate you. You heard it from his mouth to God's ears. Y'all heard it. Ain't me. I be saying shit, but I don't, you know what I mean? He said it, not me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, my G, I've been seeing you on the net going crazy, the battle rap and shit. How that been, man? Like, last shit ended in a motherfucking brawl. Yo, that shit had me dying. Like, yo, Cass still out here ready to box these niggas.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about this shit, man. Battle rap, being competitive, disrespecting niggas is fun, man.
No, you know y'all niggas be saying, yo, in that battle rap league, niggas be saying the most foulest shit you could think about, my G. Like,
nah, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm really back in that battle rap area. It's not like I have to be, like I'm already solidified as an artist on the other side, so I don't really have to do that. But I've been rapping for so long at a high level. Like even when I was a young boy, as a teenager, they was putting me on a high level. You know what I mean? I was battling at a rapid rate and just putting in so much work for so many years. And when you get in the business and you realize how the industry work, how niggas in the industry work, how the game go, like to keep the passion that you had when you was unfamiliar with all of that.
That's right.
Like when you just love hip hop and you was a fan of other artists and you watching the videos, your aspect of what the industry is completely different than when you really inside of it and you seeing what's going on. So for decade after decade, to keep the passion, to keep stepping it up and writing bars and saying the craziest shit is just super difficult. So that's why I wanted to get back in battle rap, because that's the area where people will talk a little crazy, will try to discredit you. They won't look at the catalog and what you accomplished. They'll just try to discredit you for today.
That's right.
And that's what I needed to get on my job.
To get back on
because
your shit.
I rap to be the best. So when a nigga try to discredit me, I want to prove them wrong. I want to show you that I could still get busy. So
you see, I said before off camera, my nigga, I say, yo, you got balls doing that shit, my nigga, because to be from the battle rapping side, then to come into the industry, platinum records, gold albums, all that type of stuff, and then to go back, it's like, you know, it's almost like they're gonna look at you with the, he good already, he don't need this. So it's like they gonna always root for the underdog, I feel like. And for you to still be like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can root for the underdog, but I'm gonna make sure y'all root for me when this shit is all over. Like, I respect that, and that, like, that takes real gut and mental strength, bro. Like,
and that's why I appreciate them battle rappers for getting me active again, man. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I am back active, you know, the battle rap fans, however many it is, it could be like anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000, like loyal battle rap fans that watch all the blogs, know all of the battle rappers, know what's going on. It's billions of fans of battle rap, period. Like just people being competitive and battling and dissing each other. And I'm talking about this new form of battle rap, these new leagues they started. It could be like 10 to 100,000 fans all together. So what they used to is something, is their own thing that they used to. So it's like when I jump back in that bag, it's like difficult to please them because they already used to what they used to. But it just get me back active. So now everybody like, yo, on beat, nobody could fuck with Cass. And that's what I want. Like, that's what I really do. I'm a real artist.
That's
I
right.
really put in decades on beat. Like, while y'all was battling, I was working on beats. So that's what I really specialize in.
That's right.
So that's what I want. And that's where I really get my money from doing shows, from the tree of music that I got that's streaming, from features, from movies, sampling my, like, 1001, Tiana Teller's movie, just used the old record me and Raekwon did from my second album.
Oh, wow.
You know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying? So
Shout
now,
out Tiana, too. She got that award, too, man. Got
shout
that
out to
Emmy,
Tiana.
man.
Yeah, she definitely super deserve it. She
Word
dope.
up.
And she got a new movie that's about to drop that's going to have another one of my songs on it. So, you know, I really get
That's what's
my
up.
real money from music.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want people to respect, to know that people can't mess with me on beat. But battle rap is what make me want to get back active and stay on my job.
And to hear him say that to me is like weird. Like, he like, yo, I get busy on beat. It's my dog Freeway said, put that beat on. Niggas like, nope.
Yeah.
You in my round now. Niggas like, nope. You wasn't the artist then. They ain't need the beat then. How did that come about? I always wanted to know, like, what was your mindset on that day? Because I know Swizz and Hov was talking shit to each other. And niggas went up there like, yo, we going to battle this new artist
Well,
named Cass.
all of my raps go to beats though. Like, I'm not one of them battle rappers. They be writing off beat. Like, they don't rap to no beats. So
Yeah, I
the
can't.
timing
Yo,
be off and it
that's
would
a
never
fact.
land on beat.
I can't write a beat. I rap to no beat. I have to have a beat to rap.
Yeah, like, so all of my raps at that time went to a beat. So I could have rapped to a beat with Free. But it was just the energy we was trying to create, that no beat energy. And that's what led to all of these new battle leagues starting with no beat.
Yeah.
That's the energy they felt with the no beat. So I guess it was like all the higher power, like making it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we used to get busy back then.
Hell
To
yeah,
beat
no, that's how it was.
but most of the time to no beat, because there wasn't really beats available in the street when you see niggas and want to get busy.
Right.
So, but the Freeway, you asked me about the Freeway shit, how that started.
Man.
I'm in the studio with Swizz. He working on his Mary J. Blige song. They did it already. Hov rapped on it. So it's Jay-Z rapping on it, Mary singing, Swizz did the beat. But they did it like a little minute ago, so they wanted to update the beat, add some little sounds. And I think when Hov did the verse, it might have been maybe, I don't know if it was years ago or however long it was, but maybe some of the clothing, like he was talking about, the clothing lines or something might have been a little dated.
Yeah.
So he wanted to update the lyrics too.
Yeah.
So he was coming back to update the lyrics. Swizz was coming to update the beat. So I'm just with Swizz. We pull up to this Mary session, but Mary not there. It's just us. He just working on the beat. We in the stew.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, let me just tell the driver to take me to McDonald's. Because I'm getting a little hungry. He working on beat. I'm going to go to McDonald's. So while the driver taking me to McDonald's, I turned on Hot 97. And that's when I had State Property up there.
That was the
Hov
night,
up
the
there.
Hot
They
97
going
shit.
crazy too.
Yeah.
And it felt like it felt like they talking to me. Like, they like, man.
Yo, chill.
Can't none of these, cuz, man, like, they like, can't none of these niggas fuck with us, man. None of these niggas. Yo, when this the part that really fucked me up though.
Yo,
When
I love this shit, yo.
When Jay-Z said, he on the radio,
I got whatever.
He said, yeah, I got whatever. He said a nigga called up and said he want to bet. Guess how much he said he want to bet? They like, how much? He like, $1,000. Holla. I said, what? Yo, these niggas is talking crazy on the radio to the world. I'm like, yo, I'm right here. I rap. So I fuck with it though that it's Philly. You know what I'm saying? We getting attention. I'm
That's
like, yo,
why you
Philly.
felt that. They like, these some Philly niggas. They talking to me.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
you crazy for that one.
I'm like, yo, they kind of talking to me though, but they not. But I just like,
They definitely wasn't talking to you, my nigga.
But when I come back from McDonald's or whatever, I go upstairs. I'm like, yo, Swizz, man, I just was on the radio listening to these niggas, bro. These niggas is talking crazy, bro. They disrespecting the world, talking crazy to everybody.
Yeah, no, it was,
like,
it was smoke.
He like, who? I'm like, man, State Property, Jay-Z, everybody, they all on there talking crazy. He like, oh, all right, don't worry about that. Hov on his way to the studio anyway.
Yeah.
He like, he working on his record with me. He on his way anyway. So I'm like, oh, all right. So I'm like, I'm excited because I'm a fan. So I'm like, I'm finally about to meet the nigga. Nigga, I've been listening to all these projects and albums. I'm finally about to meet the nigga. Like, I'm excited. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up. So I'm just sitting on the couch chilling, thinking of like little rant bars and shit, chilling. Next thing you know, Jay-Z walk in the door. I'm like, oh shit. It's my first time seeing a nigga, meeting a nigga. I'm just, analyzing his demeanor. I'm just like, damn, I'm actually seeing this nigga that was rapping all this shit, right?
Yeah.
But it immediately go from me being a fan and respecting the nigga to at this time, I ain't even industry developed yet. I'm just new.
Yeah.
So I'm straight from the streets. So I'm kind of a little shot out at this time. Yeah. So he like talking to Swizz, but when he introduced me, Swizz introduced me, this Cassidy, the hottest nigga on the street. He next up, him. He like, what? Him? He like, you ain't just heard my niggas on the radio? I got the next niggas. Who is he? This nigga? So I'm like, that's when it switched from fan to like,
it's smoke. It's a little
what the
smoky
fuck is
in the
boy
air.
talking about? But I'm still like not saying nothing because it's Jay-Z. So I'm not saying nothing. I'm like, all right. He like, this nigga? Him? So I'm sitting on the couch like how where Hef is. He like, this nigga right here is the next nigga? Nah, nigga, fuck out of here. You ain't next. He like, nigga, how old is you? You look young as shit, nigga. He like, yo, you want me to put you against my 16-year-old Chris? He like, nigga, I got a young nigga too. You want me to put you against him? But I'm still not saying that. He like, nigga,
I know
you
in
don't
your
even
mind.
look old enough for free, nigga.
I know in his mind, he like, I know all these niggas.
He like, you don't even look old enough for free, nigga. And I don't even want to bring up beans. He like, nigga, he talking crazy to me. But I'm still not saying nothing, right? But this the icing on the cake. I told you, sit there like half. The nigga, now he over here, he come sit next to me on the couch. Sit right next to me. Put his leg up like that. And he like, you really think you could fuck with Beanie? Like that. Like really fucking with me. You really think you could fuck with my... So he just started like, I couldn't take it. I'm like, my nigga. I'm like, yo, you could call... I know them, right? He don't know them.
That's why I knew. I'm like, in your mind, he like,
he don't know
these niggas.
He don't know those. So I'm like, yo, my nigga, you can call whoever, bro. Like, he don't understand who I am, though. He never met me, though. He don't know that how I get busy, though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nigga, you can call who the fuck ever, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm on some like, I'm like, he like, all right, nigga. Take his phone, he like this. He looking at me like this. He like, the phone ringing. He like, yo, I guess probably Beans. He like, yo, where y'all at? He like, yo, we at the studio.
Yeah, we was in baseline.
We got some nigga over here. He talk great. Yeah, all right, come, all right, holla. And then he look at me like this, like I'm supposed to be scared. But if I was the average nigga, I would have been scared. Like, them niggas is about to, it's about to be dangerous. But he don't know that I'm super prepared for that. Like, that's all I do is prepare for that moment. So, I'm like, he really just... So, other people start making phone calls. Now, Rough Riders down the street, they start showing up. Now the studio start filling up.
I'm pissed I didn't go. We was in baseline when Bings got that call and they like, yo, we going to Swizz Studio, battle Cassidy. And I'm like, y'all going to battle Cassidy? I think I was working on mine right at the time. And I'm like, now I'm going to finish this record. I got Rule coming through. And they went down there for the battle and I stayed in the studio waiting on Ja that night. Word. And I didn't go that night. That's crazy.
X, you know, Bulldo, no X. Recipes X like Boondo, got a Mundo. When he say that, Boondo was actually there. He know who, so they busted it up. They talk about betting and this and that. And Boondo like, yo, you don't know this nigga is official, bro. And I'm like, what, nigga?
I got whatever.
Hov don't know how I give it up, though. Next thing you know, a few seconds later, boom, studio door like that, it just kick open. He like, it's Mac, bitch, like that. He walking, looking around like that. And niggas like, oh, shit, Mac, like this. But I told you I'm on the couch like him. The last time I seen Beans, because I used to win this battle competition in Philly on the radio, like, every day. I was winning for years. That's how I got popular. But this before social media, so niggas ain't know how I look. So the first time Beans met me, we in the studio, I'm rapping. He like, what's your name? I'm like, B. He like, B from the cypher? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh shit. Yo.
Crazy.
So he was about to put me on that record he did with Cosmic Kev. I piss on your grave, I shit on your tomb, consider your doom. I platoon cool rooms in the middle of June. And I'm doper than that shit in the middle of spoons. Yeah.
Now,
he was about to put me on that Southern, man.
Different.
But I had to leave that night. So when he was about to put me on that record, that was the last time we seen each other. So he kicking the door, Mac, bitch, and he looking around, and then he see me. And he like, oh shit, B from the cypher. And he shake my hand. But he know, like, oh, they calling us the battle B from the cypher? Like, this B from the,
he get
do
it.
this battle shit. Like, this what he, so he like, oh shit, B from the cypher. Oh, Skino behind them. Oh shit, B from the cypher. Your name B, right? All right, oh, you know me, cause I've been in the house where, we had bitches in the same house. And you just heard Beans say it, so you going like, come on, So I stand up and Hov like, now who you say you wanted to battle? I said, yo, I ain't say I wanted to battle any of these niggas. I told you pick, it don't matter, like any of these niggas, bro. Like that. And when I said that, that's when they start saying, free, go ahead, free.
Oh, they threw free up.
Free, go ahead, free. And I'm like, free? Out of all of the people that, you know, I just ain't think they was gonna pick free. You know what I'm saying? Cause he got that, he got the to the beat style, the in and out round pattern, but to battle, I didn't think they was gonna pick free. But that's what they start saying. Free Chris was there, young Chris was there. Oh, Beans.
All of them, the whole state prop. Yeah.
But they like free, go ahead, free, go ahead. And free like stepped up, like he was with it. So I'm like, and I just start rapping. You know what I mean? But the actual battle, like nowadays, the battles start off like in the middle of us already rapping. Like, you know what I mean? It start off a little late. But
that's crazy,
that's how it
man.
happened.
That's what's up, man. Now, free, I remember them niggas coming back to the stew. Niggas was pissed. Niggas was mad at you. I ain't even know you. And I'm like, this nigga Cass, we got beef for the nigga I don't even know now. Like, we thought it was up. But nah, I remember that I met him. That's how I first met you. We had a show, I believe it was in St. Louis. That's when I heard the song you had with Cal's, the hotel joint. And son was out there with his shirt off, performing, killing, murdering shit. And then he come back, he like, oh, what's up, boy? Yo, this Bleek. Yo, he just like, yo, man, this Cass. I'm like, oh, this the nigga who battle free. He like, yeah, man, but that shit, we family. That's my dog, man. It ain't about nothing. And we chill. We went to an after party and all that together. And I just met this nigga. And from that day, me and Cass always been cool. And Free always talked highly about you. He never took it personal. He just felt like, damn, I felt like I could have, you know what I mean, brought my A game a little bit more. But he never took it personal from that.
Nah, I love Free. I fuck with Free, man. He was just in my studio not too long ago.
Yeah.
And every time I see Free, man, he be like, yo, till this day, they still bring up that shit.
Yeah,
bro. I can't
man.
get away from that shit, bro. To this day, I still hear about that shit, man.
Yo. That shit never gonna die. But my next question to you is, at what age or what point did you know your pen game was different from the rest? When you felt like, nigga, I'm that nigga, nobody. Every rapper, it's like every fighter, you feel like in your hood, nobody can fuck with me. I fuck everybody up.
Well,
so I know it had to be a point when you felt that way.
I'm gonna tell you, like, from when I first started rapping, bro, like, I was in school, like, in the 4th grade, and third or 4th grade. I think it was the 4th grade. But I was in an after-school program, a fire prevention program. So they going around the room asking people what you want to do when you grow up. What you want to do? I want to be a doctor. What you want to do? I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be an actor. Like people just doing that. So when they get to me, I was always smart in school. Like in citywide test scores and stuff like that. Like I would come in the highest in the city. Like so academically, I never had a problem. So that's why I used to be like a class clown. I used to play a lot because I knew all of the work. And it was moving too slow for me. But I realized that there's a bunch of other people in the class and we all got to learn. So just because I know, everybody else don't. That's why I would just have fun all the time. So when they ask me, what you want to be when you grow up, I'm like, man, I'm going to be a rapper, right? And everybody start laughing. But the teacher knew that I was joking, so they like, all right, you want to be a rapper? Then write a rap about fire prevention, this program that we in, and come rap it to us tomorrow, and we'll let you know if you're going to be able to be a rapper or not. So they like, oh, and everybody like, oh, yeah, right there. And they start hyping it up. So they put me under pressure. So I'm like, all right. So I'm acting like I got it, but I don't got it. I don't even rap yet. Like, I don't rap yet. I just said I was going to be a rapper. So she put me under pressure. So I go home. I'm like, damn, I gotta write my first rap. I'm talking to like my godmother and like my godmother, my godbrother, and my godsister. My godsister had a baby father and he rapped too. His name was Reese. He older than me though. He was like an OG. So he started giving me little tips about, you know what I mean, how to write, what to do. How I should go about it. So that's when I put my first rap together. I'm super young, so I put it together that day, just kept going over it, remembered it. And when we got to the after school program the next day, I spit it to the class. And they went crazy. They like going crazy and acting like I just did the best shit ever. And I just like, yo, my nigga, it ain't matter what I had on. It ain't matter like, all I had to do was think of something, write it down and say it. And you could have everybody doing this. I'm like, yo, I'm going to rap forever. I'm going to be the best. And that feeling of spitting that rap and feeling that feeling, ever since then, I always wanted to rap and be the best. So I was studying from that point on, like to be better and better and better and better and better. You know what I mean? So I always felt my pen was like, you know what I mean? But I guess when I really, really knew is when I entered that competition that I told you about on the radio. It was 103.9, the Radio 1 station in Philly. So it was Zulu and the Family. That was the name of the show. Zulu and the Family. Keep your radios locked, baby, baby.
Yo, chill, that's back in the day shit, for real.
They had something called the cypher. So when you call up, you in the cypher, yo. You in the cypher tonight. You got to be a dope MC to rock the mic. So what's your name? And you'll be like, I'm Bleek. And they'll be like, and what you do? And you be like, I rhyme. And they be like, well, put lips on your brain and then speak your mind. And then you just go in your bag and you start going crazy.
Nah, that's dope.
So, 5, 6, like, it'd be different numbers, but, you know, when you the champion. So everybody else call up to the cypher to take you out. Yeah, so I became the champion after the first night. But the reason how I found out about it, because my manager at the time was, rest in peace, William Hart, the lead singer of the Delphonics.
Damn.
Legendary group from Philadelphia.
Hell yeah, bro.
William Hart wrote.
Trust me, a lot of people watching this shit was born off some Delphonic shit.
Exactly.
Pops let it rip.
La 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 la.
That's a fact.
Means I love. So he put me on to how he like gave his publishing away earlier. He even was writing for like Mike and the Jackson 5 and other big groups, and you know what I mean, he got robbed for his publishing. But as he got older, you know, after 25 to 30 years, you know what I'm saying, it'll go back to the original person that wrote it, even if you did give your publishing away. So he sold like all his publishing away, but after that 25 years or whatever,
he got it back.
Yeah, he got it back. And that's when other artists started to use his music, like big artists, like New Kids on the Block. The Fugees did Ready or Not, Here I Come, You Can't Hide. And I bet you a lot of people think that's just a Fugees original song, but that's
the words
his
and
song.
everything is,
Yeah, that's his song. So that's how he was able to make money later on in his life. And you know what I mean? But he always was telling me about how you could be creative and be the writer and responsible for the talent, but get taken advantage of.
That's a fact.
So before I signed any deals, I was always skeptical and all of that stuff. But he had a son named DJ Romance. He worked at that same radio station. But he did like slow jams at night.
Named DJ Romance. He better be playing them slow jams. It's fucked up. He can't even DJ today. There's no more slow jams.
Yeah, so he was telling me about that show. He like, yo, you know, I do the slow jams, but it's another nigga on the show, Zulu. He got this cypher shit. You know, you need to enter that. So that's what he told me to do. And from me winning, I won so much that they retired me theyself and made me a radio personality to analyze other people battles.
Yo, chill.
So that's how I got so lit.
Yo,
That's why when Beans
chill.
met me, he like the Bull B from the cyphers, like the whole city was shut down when that was on.
Yeah, that's dope. How did that lead into you linking up with Swizz?
Well, before I used to link up with other people, like I used to get backstage passes and VIP passes to all the concerts, and they would throw big concerts. So they used to compare me to Cannabis when I was on that because I was battling and he was the only one like really in battle mode that at that time.
Cannabis
so I'm like, yo,
nice, man.
when I see Cannabis, I'm a battle Cannabis that like because they comparing me to him. I want to battle Cannabis when I see him. Or at least spit for him.
And want to smoke with everybody.
Or at least spit for him and let him hear me. So they saying Cannabis outside, so I'm in the backstage. I'm knocking on tour bus windows, looking for him, like, yo, where Cannabis at? And I'm by myself.
Bringing the smoke. The hustler.
Yeah, so Cannabis stepped off the bus, and he was used to being the smallest, youngest nigga talking crazy like that, and he see me, and I'm way younger than him. I'm a small little nigga, and I'm by myself talking crazy, like, where he at? I want to battle, and niggas ain't never seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
But it's Busta Rhymes there, Wyclef there. It's like a lot of big celebrities I was able to meet from getting them backstage passes. Actually, Wyclef was there when I was rhyming for Cannabis. Adolf the Assassin, I don't know if you know him. He came out. He start rhyming too. We going back and forth. It was a dope moment. Cannabis still remember it too to this day. Like, me and Cannabis cool. We be talking about it still to this day. But Wyclef seen me and he was like, yo, you gonna be a star. He like, what's your name? He like, that shit was crazy. You gonna be a star, bro. I'm telling you, just. And the first big celebrity when I got signed that called me to the studio to do a feature was Wyclef. He put me on a song called Celebrate. Y'all can look it up. Me, him, and Patti LaBelle. One of the legends from Philly, my city.
Come on,
threw me on song with Patti LaBelle. So it's like, wow. So while we in the studio and I'm working on that song and we working together, he didn't realize that I was that same kid from backstage that he told me I was going to be a star. He just liked me from after I got signed with Swizz again.
Yeah.
So he brought me to the studio for that reason. But I told him, like, yo, you don't remember when you seen me backstage? I was rhyming with Cannabis and Busta was there and this and that. You told me you was going to be a star. And he like, I do remember, but I don't, like, he like, but see, I ain't lie. Like,
Word
you
up.
here with me working right now. So.
Man, that nigga look like he knew some shit. He could fortune teller.
Facts, man, yeah.
Nah, Wyclef a fucking genius in this business, man. He don't get enough credit for his production, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, as an artist, I feel like a lot of people respect his artistry as his craft, but Wyclef produced some shit, man. Like, Wyclef made
instruments, rap, sing,
do all type, wrote for
man.
people, do all type of shit, man. He's super talented. Like, my next thing, like, punchline rap, right? It was always like a big thing, but not everybody mastered the art of punchline.
It's supposed to be like this, because I don't see this shit keep dropping down.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm
that
like
shit
this,
drunk.
I'm
That mic
down,
drinking
what the
Douce.
fuck?
That mic on Douce.
Right.
Like fucking the punchline rap wave, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of artists back in the day used to do it. Like, I feel like Grand Puba, to me, was one of the first artists I heard using like the punchlines, him and Big Daddy Kane. But Grand Puba is the one who like made it like really, really different. And then here come your era of rap, where punchlines, it became like where it became the whole verse.
Grand Puba and them, I think who really took it to the next level was Lord Finesse, though.
Lord Finesse and Grand Puba, like, to me, them niggas is the same nigga. No disrespect, them niggas is the same nigga, man. Them niggas was killing shit together back in the day. It's so ill that you didn't even know who was who until you bought the CD or the record and read who was spitting. Like, but them, Lord Finesse, yes, you gotta give him his props. Him and Grand Pooba to me, yes. My bad for leaving you out, Lord Finesse. You see me, come on, don't give me the OG talk. My bad. But yes. But then, like I said, your era came and it became like the illest shit, and like to this day, guys, like your punchlines is deadly.
I told you I was in the 4th grade and I wanted to be the best, so I started studying all of them niggas, even from Grandmaster Cass, like the first writer. Like I started studying all of them niggas, man, and just like analyzing what make me think this Rakim song is so dope. Like what is he doing in this pocket that sounds so much better right here than when another nigga rap? Like it gotta be a reason. It can't just be just sporadic. Wow, when he jump in this pocket right here, it sounds so much better than anybody else rapping. Like I gotta understand why. Like, and I started really breaking down the science and trying to understand like the actual reason why I like hip hop and why I was so dope. When I started studying from the beginning, everybody that was doing stuff. And I realized like one of the best pockets that I love is when a nigga did punch. But people used to punch sporadically, like every once in a while. Even if they did it, it might be once in a verse or something. It wouldn't be like that was what they was really trying to do. No. But when they did do it, it was so much to me. It's like, I'd be like, damn.
He killed that.
Like, I just would love when niggas punch. And I'm like, yo. And then when we get to the time when like Cannabis, he like punching consistently. But he doing it in a way where you gotta be like, you had to go to school. You
had to be really smart.
To be like a little educated.
Yeah. Him and fucking, not for nothing, it's my man named down with EPMD and them, Keith Murray. Keith Murrey too.
The most beautiful vocabulist. Punching phony MCs there in their esophagus and all that.
He came with the vocabulary. He made niggas definitely be like, oh, I gotta pay attention to school to listen to this nigga.
But this how I developed this style. Like they came out with this tape back in the day. And one side of this one they actually had tapes. And one side was all DMX. All DMX freestyles and new shit and all that. Then the other side was all Cannabis. And it was like Cannabis and DMX tape.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But most of the niggas in the hood was listening to X side. And everybody was fucking with the X shit. And it's like, but I'm like, yo, this nigga Cannabis is going crazy on the other side of the tape. Like, y'all don't hear what this nigga doing? I got more lines than a million pair of Adidas. Got more lines than the African herd of zebras. Got more lines than the Bible quoted from Jesus. Got more, like, he just back to back just talking crazy to niggas, man. That nigga said, yo, you gotta...
See, I think what hurt Cannabis, LL, man.
Yeah, so
LL, man.
I'm listening to both sides, so I'm like, why would the street niggas like X side? Because most street niggas ain't smart, like they not geniuses.
They don't want to hear that
they don't want to hear all this
shit.
complicated vocabulary shit. They just want to have some street shit they can relate to.
So that's
why they was liking the X side.
You hear it in the music today.
But why do I like the Cannabis side so much? Because he punching and
you a lyricist.
he back to back saying creative shit. So I'm like, yo, what if you mix that together
with the street shit?
Like, you say the craziest street shit that I love, like from Scarface. I started small time, dope game, cocaine, pushing rocks on the block. I'm never broke, man. When I hear that, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, yo, all right, you could mix that street crazy talk with what, like Cannabis or like one of them, like, and then mix it with also with what the backpackers is doing. Like, cause Cannabis wasn't all the way backpackery.
No.
But it's like mix all that shit together in one. And the best part of what I like is the punch. So instead of doing it once a verse or every once in a while, imagine if you just did it back to back. While they catching one of them, you already doing another one. And that's like so difficult to accomplish at that time. Yeah. But if you could do that, imagine what it'd do to hip hop nigga air. Like
That's what.
so that's how I developed that style. and
That's
stuff.
how we got Cassidy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't think you get enough credit, or do you think you get enough credit for the punchline status in the game? Because, bro, I feel like between you and Fred the Godson,
Rest in peace, Fred the God.
rest in peace, Fred the Godson. I feel like when I first heard you spit, I was like, damn, this nigga on some shit. I felt the same way when I first heard Fred the Godson spit.
Yeah, he was super creepy.
You know what I'm saying? Like the punchlines was just next fucking level. Was like, how is this nigga even thinking of putting this
And
together?
consistent.
Yes, like that. Like, you know, one verse, you'd be like, all right, nigga, did they kill that verse? Then you hear 12 more verses the same way. It's like, wait a minute, these niggas on some different shit. So I feel like, do you think y'all in your generation, you got the credit enough for even, because I believe you influenced the Fred the Godson. You know what I mean? If there's no Cassidy, there's no Fred the Godson.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Fred the God. We did work, Goon Music.
Word up.
We did a
Fred
lot
was
of
the
that.
homie, man. That was my dog, man. God bless him and his family. God bless his kids, his wife, like all that, man. Like,
For sure.
when it come to that punchline shit, like I said, they don't mention your name enough. To me, in my opinion, when it come down to this hip hop shit.
I
You know
think
what
how
I'm
we
saying?
got Kaz is a mixture of just so much, man. Listening to you, man. You see when I came in here, you see that shit I'm rapping from you.
You was on that handed down
Jay-Z,
joint.
All of that shit, y'all was lit before I was on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all was already doing, y'all already had the hood on smash. So this is what I'm listening to.
I listen to you like how you started and all
I'm
that.
already a fan of Hov. Sorry to cut you off. But I'm already a fan of the nigga. And he got a young nigga, a little nigga that's like his young boy.
Yeah.
That's now talking crazy to niggas. And that's like inspiring for niggas like me, bro.
I appreciate that,
You know
my
what I'm
nigga.
saying?
But to hear you say like, yo, I wanted to be the best, I look back and I think about me starting. I never wanted to be the best. My nigga, like, for me, rapping, I remember me starting to rap was when I heard ABC, Aisha. You know what I'm saying? It was
You
like,
are the girl that I never had.
Like, wait a minute, that ain't the Aisha I know. I know a different version of this girl. So I gotta write my version. But it was a girl in my hood who was the nicest. Her name was Kia. So I'm like, if I wanna be nice, I gotta go fuck with her.
Yeah.
So my first rhyme was assisted by a girl, taught me how to rhyme. This girl named Kia from she's still in my best.
Shout out to Kia.
Word up. And she the one who taught me, nah, this how you do it. It's how you put a bar together, do this, So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I was good. I thought I was nice until I went to school. Junior high, IS 49 in Williamsburg. And this nigga from my projects. Always been my man, cool, but I ain't know he rapped. Go to the lunchroom and he rhyming. Nigga named Judu. It's my dog. Shout out Judu. And he was getting busy. All the girls at the table, he beating on the table, rhyming. I'm like, that's what I want. So all I rapped for was to have the girls at school. I didn't think we would take this shit worldwide, get money, do anything. So I never cared about being the best. I just wanted to impress the chicks at school. You know what I mean? Get a little joints in the hood or whatever. And then when I seen Jay and Clark Kent, rest in peace, and I told him, yo, I do my thing. And he like, yo, do this verse right here and I put you on. I'm like, all right, I do this shit in my sleep. Nigga, this is nothing. Let's go. And then it went from there to that. And then like to hear you come in and singing the verse handed down, that's why I told you, I'm like, yo, that verse was real. Like, copping the Jordans two weeks before they came out. Shout out Tone from Tom D's. That's my bro to this day. And it's like, bro, that shit was all real. And I remember, I believe that rhyme came about because just being with Primo, knowing who Primo is from Gangstar, you know what I mean? All the MOP shit. All the legendary artists that came through them halls in D&D studio. We recorded that in D&D studio.
I tell you what that did to me though. That was like, you was like the special ed of the new generation. Special ed talking that I got it made shit. He a young nigga, he made
that shit
like,
changed life. I wanted a solid gold dog. I wanted a dog with a solid gold bone.
Yeah, but you flashy, fly little nigga.
Oh yeah.
Nosy bitch from the, like wild
little nigga.
bitch, please. Like, I
Twisted
could see
trees.
it. I could visualize
Like,
it. She from the third, like, wow, look, bitch, please.
Yeah, like
Twisted
we was
trees.
like
Took
all
a
that
long
shit is
pull.
real. Like lady used to
Like,
call the cops on us.
bitch,
My nigga being in the hallway. My son age no
That's
going
my
in the
answer.
building.
Life's like cancer.
Yeah, like
And I'm serious.
and that verse, my nigga, I felt like that was the first time. Cause you know, like I tell niggas, coming to age, yeah, Jay ripped out a piece of paper out of a book and told me as fast as you remember this verse, as fast as you get on. Living how I was living, it didn't matter who wrote the rhyme to me back then. Handed Down was the first time I was able to walk in the studio and niggas
Let me
like,
tell you a
Bleek.
real story that
Go,
nobody
cuz.
know. Everybody already know these like stories about Rough Riders and Swizz and the Freeway battle. But this is a story niggas don't know. Before all that,
What?
I was like lit in the city and I seen Shaheem, the rugged child from the Wu-Tang clan.
Shout out Shaheem, that's my dog, man.
Yeah, shout out
Stapleton
him.
Projects, man. Staten Island.
Yeah, he just we was just on Instagram talking back and forth. Shout out to Shaheem. But it's crazy though. He stopped in Philly. I think we in the sneaker store grabbing some sneakers or something. I see Shaheem, but he already lit. Like
Yeah,
I already
he
know who
was
Shaheem
lit
is. I
from the
wasn't.
movies and all that back in the
Yeah,
day.
I wasn't. I wasn't signed. I wasn't nobody yet. Like I wasn't nothing yet. He was already lit. So, but I'm so active at the time when I see Shaheem, I'm like, God, we about to get it popping. So I go outside and I just start the cypher. You rhyme, look, nigga, you bitch ass, now I smack this shit out you. I just start
damn,
rhyming,
you
going crazy out there. So Shaheem come out and he listening and he see a nigga he used to like, just like Cannabis. He used to being the youngest kid, smallest nigga, but he see a nigga younger than him, carrying it, talking crazy. I'm going crazy. He's like, what the fuck? He like, yo, who the fuck is you? I'm like, I broke it. I mean, he like, nah, you gotta meet the Wu. You gotta come out to New York.
Yeah.
So I never been to New York in my life, bro.
And you went to Staten Island with Shy?
Listen though,
Yo,
he told me. Listen though, this the crazy story though. He told me to guy like, yo, you gotta meet everybody from the Wu. They gonna love you, bro. You gotta come out here and fuck with me. I'm like, yo, I never been to New York, but this is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Shaheem, the Wu. I want to meet these niggas, bro. So he like, nah, we out here. Come out here. I'm in. Ba-da-da-da. He like, yo, I know you ain't never been to the city. All you gotta do is ba-da-da, catch the bus here. You gonna get off right here. You gonna get off at 42nd Street. Ba-da-da-da. So he started telling me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I catch the bus out there. I get off at the bus station, right? But this is back in the day before cell phones.
Yeah,
Before
payphone days. I know what you mean, yeah.
Exactly. So when I get out there, the number that he give me to call him, that I'm supposed to call him at 42nd Street, I'm calling him. I'm constantly calling him. He not even picking up. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm out here in New York. I'm supposed to be getting with this nigga not picking up. So then I'm constantly, then as I told you, it's payphones.
Yeah.
So I'm calling, the nigga finally pick up. He like, yo, nah, my bad, bro. I was caught up. I had to do this, but damn, I couldn't even get down there. But I'm in Staten Island, bro. Look, all you gotta do is just do this and take the ferry over.
That's right.
So listen, I know now because I've been out in New York for so long, but I told you this is my first time even in New York.
You like, yo, y'all niggas got boats?
This is my first time in New York, period.
Yeah.
So now you about to send me somewhere else to catch a fucking boat to go do some shit. I'm like, all right. So he like, yo, you gotta go here and do this and do that and catch this. So I follow the directions, bro. I go there, I get on this ferry, I see we going across this water.
Yeah.
And when I get across the water, now they take you in this other little building type of shit.
And you come out and it's the buses and all the dollar cabs and shit.
Where I see the payphone. So I go calling him. I'm calling him. I'm like, yo, my nigga, we in Staten Island. I'm all the way over here. I'm calling him. And the nigga not picking up again. He not picking up again.
Probably was a house phone he gave you.
I'm
niggas
calling the number constantly. I'm just over there. I don't know where the fuck to go. I'm over the ferry in Staten Island.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, my nigga. I'm constantly calling the nigga. He not picking up. So finally, I call a number back and a nigga pick up. I'm just happy somebody pick up. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like,
That's right.
He like, nah, this ain't Shaheem. This such and such. He just left with meth.
Yo, chill.
The nigga, damn, he told me that, but he just left with meth. He said, damn, what you, I don't know, I'm gonna get in contact with him because he left with meth. He don't got no phone. But if he spin back here, I'll tell him. And I'm like, how you gonna contact me if he do spin back? He like, I don't know where he at. He left with meth. And I just stayed for a while, like longer. And it's like, I don't even know how to get back. So by the time we figure out how to get back from Staten Island back to the bus station where on the 42nd Street, I finally figure out how to get back there. I go to the 42nd Street bus station, and now there's no more buses back to Philly. Until like 8 in the morning. Yeah. And it's like 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning or something. Yeah. And it's like 1 in the morning. I don't know what time it was, but it wasn't nowhere near the next bus.
Stop at like 2:45, 2:50.
So now we going around trying in the city, trying to look for a hotel or a motel. We can't really find it. It's like wild shit going on. Niggas is like, so we go back to the bus station. Now we just laying on the floor waiting for the bus to come in the morning. And I never seen Shaheem, never seen the Wu, never seen none of them.
Nah, you seen them again after this though.
Yo, my nigga, like this shit was crazy, bro.
Yo,
and I'm excited thinking it's about to be an opportunity for me to meet the fucking Wu. I go all the way. Yo, he could bid off this. I'm putting it out there. Niggas never knew. He could tell the story. You could bid off this, whatever. I don't know what type time you was on. But he definitely did it to me, man. I understand shit be happening, but I was a young nigga. He didn't know I was cash yet, but still, though, he did me dirty.
Damn, that's crazy.
But the
Shot
crazy
my dog,
part,
too.
Crazy part was, not too long after that, like I got signed, I got lit. The RZA knew that I was lit. He called me to the studio. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm fucking with the Wu. Raekwon on my project. I'm really fucking with the Wu. And I'm really lit. I got like a big ass, I'm like at this big ass event. And the security come backstage and they like, yo, your cousin here. I'm like, my cousin? Nah, my cousin ain't here.
Word
like,
up.
Ain't my fucking cousin. Nah. He like, oh, all right. So he go back out there. Then he come back a few minutes later. Nah, he keeps saying your cousin Shaheem. Your cousin. I'm like, man, I don't got no fucking cousin Shaheem. So he go back out there. He like, then he come back a few minutes later. Nah, he said you're from the Wu-Tang Shaheem. I'm like, oh, Shaheem from the Wu-Tang clan, like Shaheem?
Yeah.
He like, yeah. I'm like, oh, tell him come back here. And then Shaheem come back there. He like, yo, Cash, you got it lit, bro. What's up? And there was a different type of time because I'm lit now and you like whatever you was dealing with. But it's just like crazy how that went though. But I mean, even the fact that he just, respected my music and was even able to call me out there probably gave me some type of motivation to be more active and get on my shit. So I still fuck with Shaheem.
Yeah, nah, Sha the fam, man. He was one of the first littest young niggas out of the city.
But everybody thinks shit goes smooth. I tell niggas I start rapping in the 4th grade. I got on the cypher, I was winning, and they think everything is just smooth and but shit like that be happening, man.
Yeah, nah, and Sha got caught up with the streets, you know what I mean? Like, Sha got caught up with the streets. I feel like, you know what I mean, at that time, rap wasn't paying like it pay now. So, a lot of people look back and be like, wow, you be in the streets and you a rapper. It's like
what if you was with moves. Like the Rough Riders? Or what if you was with like what if I was with the Wu? What if I would have met him and I was with the Wu instead of the Rough Riders? It would have went different.
Yo.
But that would have been like
shit crazy. Shit would have been crazy, man. Cash with the Wu. Yo, so out of everything you done, battles, songs, what would you say? You asked me. You like Bleek, you got a favorite song?
Hold on. Before we go to the next topic, I just thought about something. Shaheem probably hear this and be like, damn, man, I was on some shit, my bad. I really wanted to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing I want to say to the RZA. I told you the RZA called me to the studio. They called me to the Wu-Tang studio. And I fuck with the RZA, man. I love the RZA. I love the Wu-Tang.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm on the road. I think I just did some shows. I'm running around. I'm super high, right?
You ain't dubbed the RZA.
Nah, I ain't dub him. I'm just high, right? So the RZA like, yo, he is invite me in the studio, like, yo, I'm gonna play you some beats, Cass. We gonna work, man. I got some shit for you. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up, man. With the RZA. Swizz there, but I don't know what, like, you know what I mean? I'm about to work with the RZA though. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up. But I'm super high, I'm smoking. I'm like this, like I'm waiting for him to load up the shit. It's taking time for him to figure out like how to load the shit up.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time he load the shit up and start playing, I'm listening. And I'm like, oh, that's, I mean, but it was like one of his like, not like, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. It wasn't one of them Johns. It was like a more, you know, like a smoother type of like, you know what I mean, beat. It was like some smooth shit and I'm high. And I'm listening to the John. And I'm like this, and he playing it. I'm looking at him at the board. And next thing you know, I must have just fell out, bro.
Yo, you went to sleep?
Sleep, bro.
Yo, chill.
I'm like this, yo.
In the stool, head diving, chill.
I know the nigga like, what the fuck? I know he mad as shit. Like, yo, this nigga went to fucking sleep. Like, fuck out of here. I know he probably mad as shit at me.
Hell yeah.
By the time I wake up, I look up, RZA not there, nobody there, no beats playing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they let, yo, chill, nigga,
So
went to sleep.
I just want to say, like, the same way I said Shaheem probably did me dirty is a reason.
RZA probably feel you did him
exactly,
dirty.
And it's a reason. Like, I love the RZA, bro. I wish I could get back in there and work. I probably ruined my opportunity, but I don't want him to think like I don't fuck with him. Like, I was just high and tired and, you know what I mean?
Nah, it be like that, bro. Nah, Shy, he probably was super lit. Like I said, man, Shy was the littest nigga in the city back then. And like you said, wasn't no cell phones, man. And then Shy was in the streets, man. You had to make ends meet, you know what I mean? So he caught a lot of bad breaks with going to jail, which, you know, I feel like hindered his movie career because, fuck, Shy was in movies doing everything,
Nice
my
movies,
nigga.
too.
You
Don't
kidding me?
understand.
He was
As a
doing
young
his thing.
boy.
And you know how it is, my nigga, when you lit. You set 100 different plays up and, hey, yeah, holla at me, holla at me. How many niggas you told holla at you, you knew you wasn't hollering back?
Yeah, but I ain't tell him to come out New York and then catch the ferry.
Yeah,
that was a lot,
now,
though. That was different.
I ain't gonna front.
You
I used to play
at the
hooky.
sneaker store and been like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna call you out there to never get with me. I wouldn't have been mad at that.
I used to play hooky on the Staten Island ferry, so I know that shit was free to go to Staten Island, 50 cent to come back. I played hooky everywhere in the city. I knew my moms ain't have money to go, and she wasn't going to Staten Island, so I was lit.
From New York though. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the
I ain't never go to Philly and get lost.
Yeah, like imagine going to Philly and you on a Philly trolley back in the day. You don't know what like the
Yeah,
fuck.
nah, man. That's whack. Yo, that was different. So, yo, bringing up the Rough Rider days, man. How was that for you? Like, y'all niggas had the Locks, Eve, man. Eve is my sis, man. I love Eve, man. Like, out of all the female rappers in the game, like, I know Kim, I know Fox, they the peoples. That's family all day. But me and Eve was like, she hung with me. She fucked with me. You know what I mean? So I got a different type of love. And it's like the Rough Rider camp from X, God bless X. You know what I mean? From D, all of y'all, Swiss. Like, how was that for you?
And it's crazy like how we in reverse. Like, I'm a Philly nigga, but it's like Brooklyn is like, they embrace me like it's like my second home. They love me out there.
Yeah, and that's
like,
how
dude,
Philly is for me.
Exactly.
Niggas think I'm from Philly, certain places.
Exactly. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
no,
And
no
niggas
bullshit.
Think I'm from New York.
Yo,
It's the same
I
shit.
can see that.
It's the
Word.
same
I can
shit.
see that. I can see that.
Wild niggas that think I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? But how
Yeah.
I carry it, who I be around. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with me heavy.
Yeah.
Just added like a little concert out there. I mean, little shit that I had in Brooklyn the other day. Shit was packed to capacity. They showing me super love. Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with Brooklyn heavy,
You know,
man.
Brooklyn is always gonna be the vibe, my nigga. That's home base, man.
Yeah, so it's like similar, man. How you get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You connect with Eve. You know what I mean? Your wife from Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
wife.
West
You
Philly.
know what I mean? How you just
Born and
connected.
raised. Yeah, now Philly my second home, man. I love Philly. They embrace me. I go down there, they treat me like I'm their
Your
long
wife
lost
from
cousin.
Philly, my wife from New
From
York.
New York? Oh shit, we done traded, fam. That's what's up. And yo, you told me you've been 20 plus years. God bless, man. I pray I make it to 20. I'm on year 12 this year, married, 15 together. So I feel like we on our way to 20. But you 20 plus.
You on
dog.
my heels though. You right there. You right there.
How is that, man? What type of advice would you give any of these young guys out here, man? That, you know, little turbulence, because it ain't easy. You know, people think marriage and relationships is easy. What we post on the gram is life every day, and it's really not. Like, it's ups and downs in every relationship.
That's a fact. In every relationship, man.
That's a
And
fact.
relationships ain't for everybody, man.
No.
Everybody can't play the part and be saying they 15 years, 20 years, that all that is like, it ain't for everybody, man. It's just like, it just depends on what type of person you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make the decision if you're ready to do what's required to make it work, because it's not going to be all peaches and cream regardless.
That's a fact.
I mean, there's going to be a fight, and you got to have something that make you want to fight. Like,
Fight for it. That's right. Now that's what's up, man. Like, my advice to these young niggas out here, man, is make sure you know what you want to do before you just dive into it. Because I feel like when looking back, my nigga, I played in a lot of these ladies' faces. I was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Playing like that's what you wanted, knowing you didn't want it. It's like now being married and being with a woman and having a daughter and knowing the feelings that a woman really deal with is like, I feel like be more straightforward. They appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Be more straightforward. Tell them exactly what you want, who you are, and what you about. If you ain't about the long-term longevity, let them know. Hey, dog,
But sometimes
we here
that
just
could
to
be,
have fun. Party all the time, girl.
Yo, sometimes that could be good advice, but sometimes that could be bad advice depending on what level you at in life.
Yeah.
Like if you at the introduction level, like when I first started dealing with females, it wouldn't have been best for me to be in that bad because I was still young, name, deserve it. I wasn't even on that type of time. So
See, I was wild.
to be all honest with these girls, they don't even deserve it.
No,
But
no,
later
I'm
on
not
in your
talking
life,
about
you-
be honest, like telling them your deep dark secret. I'm just saying, letting them know, hey, girl, we not. I don't want no relationship. I'm just here to have fun. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That type of honesty. Like I feel like back in the day, I was on some bullshit.
Know, though. You might not even know though. That's the thing.
I knew,
Not
Cass.
really.
I knew.
Not really.
I knew
though.
I didn't want a long term thing. I used to,
But
you
you
know,
do
as a
though,
nigga.
because you in the long term thing now.
Now,
So you was thinking that you didn't, but you subconsciously did.
if you
just-
come on,
it's
we
the-
going on
it's
that
the,
type
yeah,
of.
it's the influence of the world. Like fuck these bitches. I'm bleak. I'm lit. Fuck
Yeah.
these. I can do this, and that's what's making you like, man. I ain't. But subconsciously, the feeling like you really want it. That's why you got it now, and
That's
you
right.
telling other people to fight for it, to get it, because you know the feeling of it.
No,
so
I-
you did want it from the beginning. It's just like you was young.
I was too lit.
You wasn't in a place to just.
Yo, bro, I was 17 with a Tahoe and in Terras, 7 TVs in there, playing Jerry Springer.
So
at
we
high
saying the same
school.
shit. Like
It
sometimes you
was
might
no
be talking
settle
for a
down.
nigga that's on your same time right now.
He ain't thinking
And it
about
registered.
settling down. He thinking about
But it could
Kill
be
Bill.
another young nigga that's like you when you was young, and he like, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit Bleek talking about, bro. I'm
Yeah,
young.
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
even-
saying. Make sure, that's what I'm saying. Don't play in these women's face, man, because I did. I was foul. I led a lot of women to the middle of nowhere and left them. I was on some bullshit, and I apologize for it. That's what I'm saying, Cass. I was foul. I was on the
But
road,
women was foul too, though.
but not like me. I was on some different
You
shit.
just wasn't
Because a lot
aware
of girls wanted to be there. And I know they look at my wife now and be like, how the fuck she did that? And it's like, I don't know. Shit just life. Like they said, climate change.
So you feel like you need a penalty for being foul? You think you got get
No.
paid back?
I don't
good.
need no penalty. I just want to let these young niggas know. Be honest, be truthful, and let them know, dog. Keep doing your thing. But my G, you've been through a lot in this game. You know what I mean? From major label deals, going independent, the battle
Yo,
rap.
I'm just saying, like, if you're a street nigga, right, and you fucked up and you meet a girl, she got a little bag, she got a car, she got a little apartment, she taking care of you and all that.
That don't
you
mean
just
that's
gonna
your
be-
wife.
I know, but it just is a good move for you right now.
Yeah,
so
hell
you just
yeah.
gonna be honest and be like, yo, I ain't ready for no commitment right now. I don't want to do nothing with you. I'm just trying to do
See
me.
that nigga right
And
there?
you cut your line. You cut
that was me. Yes.
You cut your
Be
whole shit off.
honest. Yes. Go get your own shit. Be living off no chick, dog.
All right.
You feel me?
A lot of niggas is though.
I know.
I ain't
A lot of
talking
niggas
about-
don't even know they homeless till they break up.
Yeah, I ain't talking about me and you. I'm talking about the world. Like, a lot of niggas is
No,
in that
yeah.
predicament. So
a lot of niggas don't know
be
they
like, how can I
homeless
be
until they
honest?
break up.
Exactly.
When the relationship over and they
you
got
don't
that
nowhere
look.
to go.
See, that's been my motivation. Because as a kid, my mom, you see moms with her boyfriend or whatever, and when they be like, get your shit and go. And niggas grab, why niggas always had that little black bag? Like, all your shit fit in the little black bag. Like, so I always knew I'm never gonna carry that little black bag.
So if you own the crib, and you beef with the girl, you gonna be like, yo, get the fuck out to her?
My wife?
Yeah, that's
No.
Exactly. So you in the same predicament.
But we not talking about that then. I'm talking about
You still
back
gotta
then.
get the fuck out.
Oh,
It's
I'm
your
gonna get
crib.
the fuck out.
It's your crib, right? But with your wife, if y'all go through something, you still gotta take that little black bag like the ball.
No. I just take the black truck.
Oh, all right, so same shit.
That black bag, niggas was getting on that train, nigga. They was on that iron horse. Shit was bad. I would just take the black truck and I'm gonna go. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning where everything cool off. You feel me?
Cool down.
But like I said, my G, you've been through, a lot of ups and downs, good moments, bad moments. Like, I just want to know your motivation that kept your head on straight, pause. If niggas pause, I don't play pause, that kept your mentality, straight. And any advice to the young niggas out there, because like I said, you had major label deals, independent deals. Like,
I want to tell niggas too, like, if y'all listen
every
to
time I get into this shit, he
nah,
going
cause you
to
be making
his
me
shit.
thinking so
it.
much when you talk. You said
Yeah.
the pause shit. I'm thinking when I did the General remix way back in the day with Nas. I was so happy to do a record with Nas. It was the General remix. But I said that I like, if it's beef, I'm on top of it like A1 sauce. Pause. Now, who the truth? Me. Now, it was like way back in the day before Pause was out, but people look it up, though. Niggas know the General remix, me and Nas. And I said Pause a long time ago. But you just made me think of that saying the Pause, but I ain't mean to cut you off, man.
Nah, you good, my nigga. You my brother, man. But like I said, you been incarcerated, deals, everything. What keep you motivated to keep going and to bounce back? Like, I ain't gonna let nothing stop me.
I'm super self-confident, man. I believe that the universe starts inside of me. Like everything that I visualize and see got to do with me. So, I always been super confident and realize that that's important to succeed. You got to be confident in yourself, because it could be a time when everybody seem like they believe in you and they fuck with you and they love you. But it could be other times when everybody seem like they turn their back on you and nobody fuck with you, but you still got to make it make sense and make it happen regardless. And you got to make people understand everything. Like, from the very beginning, everybody else not going to understand your grind, your drive, your whole... You got to make them understand. So
that's a fact.
That takes self-confidence. And me knowing that is what keep me motivated, man. When the doctors told me when I got in that nearly fatal accident, I came out the coma, they told me my brain was so badly damaged I was never going to be able to rap again. And now I feel like I'm the best right now. I feel like nobody could fuck with me right now in a world with a perfect brain that never had nothing happen to their brain. I feel like they can't fuck with me.
Yo,
but the
Free.
doctor was telling me that I was never going to be able to rap again. You know what I'm saying?
Free. I'm about to take that battle, Free. I'm about to take that battle, Free. Don't worry, I'm going to avenge us, nigga.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, to be able to accomplish something like that, like when Swizz came to see me, like, yo, you going to be able to rap again? The doctor, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm talking to you. I got my memory. I'm telling you about things that happened before the accident.
That's right.
I'm telling you about things that we talking. You asking me, yo, what happened then? And it's not like I'm like retarded right now.
Yo,
and I still could rap.
Chill.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, that's a blessing, man.
No, that's a fact, bro. To be here today, man, is a lot of people take life, a lot of things in life for granted until they stripped away.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? To the little things that, walking, touching, eating, smelling.
Even just breathing. When you get sick and your nose stopped up and you can't breathe and
Oh,
you're not
man,
breathing
that's
right.
the worst. That's
Just
the
when you
worst
get
sleep of life.
regular, healthy, just a normal, regular way,
Straight
you just
up.
feel so like, damn, I can finally breathe again. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, do you feel like The industry ever tried to just box you in as a battle rapper?
Later on in my life, like more near now, they tried to put me in a battle rapper box. But in the beginning, I don't think they considered me a battle rapper. You had to be like a diehard fan to know about them DVDs and me battling free. It wasn't social media, so only like certain industry niggas even knew about that happening.
Yeah, them smack DVDs, come up DVDs, them shits was.
But that wasn't like, it wasn't like mainstream like that. Like, I mean, it was like some underground shit. So, I mean, I don't think a lot of people knew that I came from that battle rap culture, like that I was on that cypher in Philly that was just in the city. But now I'm appealing to the whole world. So everybody don't know about that Philly shit and you battling and all that. All they know about is what you doing now.
That's right.
So I was on the Rough Rider compilations, and then I got a large house, a dog house in my backyard. They know that. And after you did that, that was Ronald Osley, Puff, Jadakiss, Snoop Dogg, Swizz Beatz, and then Baby. And me, I'm the only new, like you see all them as like already lit, established niggas, and then it's me. I got a large house. But it's like one of the most memorable lines from that whole song for me. Shit. And right after that, what was the next thing I dropped? You know what I mean? Girl, you wanna come to my hotel. So it's like the world think I'm like a hotel rapper. Like I'm like a pop rapper. Like I'm like a hit-making rapper. They don't know that I get busy and I got bars and I'm lyrical and I'm from the streets. Right. I'm not just a, you know what I mean?
But what would you say today, being from the street and being in the industry, knowing what you know and being through what you've been through, would you have went that pop lane? Because you had it, your first record.
It's important to do both. That's why I had to fight about with the second album to do I'm a Hustler. They ain't want me to do that type of record. They wanted me to do more of a hotel type of pop, top 40 type of record.
That's what every label used to say.
It's mandatory for me to do one of these records, like from my battle history, from what I represent, from who I am. The world need to see me like this. Like, it's not going to go right unless we do this.
When I'm a Hustler drop, shit changed for you.
Exactly.
100%.
But they didn't want to do that. So that's what made me feel so good about me fighting for that, man. Fighting to push that, fighting to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me feel good about my decisions. And I'm fighting against people that's been doing this longer than I was born. You know what I mean? I was signed to Clive Davis, so he it was lit before I was born. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't say that you just been putting in more work or time.
Like, that shit crazy.
So how can you make a decision over them? You know what I'm saying? But for me to know and feel it and be able to do that, that meant a lot. And I felt like I had to do that because my first two singles was Hotel and Get No Better. So if you just a regular fan and you hear that, you would never think that I'm like the Freeway battle cast. You would never think he was him. You would think you could go get it cracking. You said I was taking off my shirt for the ladies and doing all that.
You was on your rule shit.
Yeah, you would think I'm that. You won't think that he'd get busy and go crazy.
Let me tell you, a nigga like me that never had a pop record, never had the body to take his shirt off at the show, I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at you and Ja. Who the fuck these niggas think they are, man? You think they gonna get more bitches than me? Watch this. So I was hating. You was killing. I was hating.
Though. That's natural though. Just
niggas taking their shirt off, nigga. I wanted to get in the gym. I just never had that motivation.
Just like
I got a couple donuts.
I ain't want to really say it, but I was kind of hating when Jay-Z and all them on the radio on Hot 97. They talking crazy. That's why I went back to Swizz like that.
Like fuck that.
And I am
Who
like,
fuck
nah,
these
this
niggas
ain't
think
Jigga.
they are.
Nah, this ain't Jigga. This your little nigga.
Yeah.
Bleek. What? Who the fuck is this? This how he?
That's
new
natural
special
shit.
Ed somebody.
Yeah,
like,
that's natural shit. My G word, man. Fucking, I remember when Jay cleared I'm a Hustler, and I'm like, oh, he like, yo, Swizz just sent this record over. I'm clear. I played that shit. Like,
yo, I'm gonna tell you, we in the studio. Swizz, we about to make a beat. Like, yo, I'm ready to do some mixtape shit. I gotta get some shit out for the streets. So he start fucking with them drums. I'm like, that's crazy. He like, yo, I got all these acapellas from Hove. He start going through them, all these acapellas. Then when he get to that, nigga, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Nigga asks about
me, nigga asks about that shit.
He put that shit in the machine, he start chopping it. Nigga asks about me. Nigga asks about me. Then we went to the next part. When we get to the I'm a hustler, like when he start hitting that, I'm like, oh, that is it. That's gone.
Yeah.
But when he first did it, he did the beat. We did the beat. When we get the beat, I go in there and cause we were supposed to be doing a mixtape song. This is what we supposed to be doing. So when he do the beat, I go in there and I do a mixtape style. I lay 2 long ass verses. I think the verse is probably like 50 bars. So it take a long ass time to get back to the I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler.
Yeah, so it's like a long ass time to get back to that. I'm just rapping. It's still available. You can look at that original version of I'm a hustler before I did the song.
Single, yeah.
But I was like on the road and DJ Romance, he was down with Flip Mode, Busta Rhymes and all them, you know. I mean, not DJ Romance, I'm hot. That was the nigga that got me on the cypher.
Yeah.
But Rampage was with Flip Mode Squad and he was DJ
That's
Rampage
Bus
in the
cousin.
city.
Shout out Rampage, man, he from Brooklyn.
So Rampage was fucking it up on the DJ side in the clubs. So he got a hold of that record and he was already fucking it up in the city, playing it crazy, but I was on the road and I ain't know. So when I get back to the city and I go to the club, everything regular, and then all of a sudden I hear, new Cassidy, nigga asks about me. And AI and all them in the club, I see AI and them get up. They like, nigga asks about me. It's like everybody going crazy like they know the shit. Like it's already like ringing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I see AI get up talking about nigga asks about me. I said, oh, this shit is a fucking hit, bro.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
While it's playing, it's taking so long to get back to the hook. And I'm like, yo, this shit it's clubby, but I did it like mixtape bar style. I gotta make this shit into a real song. So I went right back up to New York and I'm like, yo, Swizz, this shit is gone in the city. We gotta make this into a real song. He like, what? I'm like, nigga, that I'm a hustler. He like, nah, I'm like, nigga, nah, we gotta do that.
That's right.
And I'm like, nah, that's it, bro.
That's crazy.
That
Swizz
right there
didn't
is
want
it.
to do it. That's crazy.
And he like, all right, fuck it. He pulled the beat up, and then I start putting together the verses that you hear on the video, the actual single, shortening them verses and making it like that. And then we put that shit together, chopped it up, and I'm like, yo, this is it. This the single. Let's go. And we took that shit to J Records. They like, what? No, I don't like. They like, listen. They said, how are we going to sell this record? You don't hear in the chorus alone. They like it's, now, they ain't say it, but they like it's nigga asks about me, nigga asks about me. They start adding up with their fingers the number of niggas and the shits that's in the hook. And they like, how could we ever get this on the top 40 station? How will we ever get this on the radio? This is not it.
And
we need something
went.
like, girl, you want to come to
my hotel?
I'm like, no, this is it.
That's right.
And they ain't want to believe it, so they ain't put no money behind it. So what we do? Gotta just release it to the mix show DJs on your own. We ain't had no clearance, we ain't had no money behind it. I just released it to the mix DJs on my own. And they started playing the shit like crazy. They started going crazy with the record. And when they start seeing the spins and the reaction of the record with no money behind it, they said, oh shit, this is it. That's when they started releasing. That's why I was able to get Benny Boone to come to Philly and shoot the video. That's why we was able to make it the first platinum ringtone. But the money came a little late. If they would have believed in it from the beginning
it'd have been
and on the
bigger.
top of the fact that I was locked up 2 weeks before the album dropped is what affected the actual momentum of that project.
So, with that being said, with the I'm a hustler taking off, like, as a rapper being signed to a rapper and a rapper being signed to a producer, I always felt like people like y'all, like you, Saigon, you know what I mean? Y'all had the advantage of having a producer always on call. Like, how was that for you being signed to? What you thought of that process of being with Swizz?
I guess there's advantages and disadvantages of both. You know what I mean? I guess you probably got some advantages of being signed to a rapper Because if you trying to rap, it could be advantages to that.
Yeah, until he
You know what I'm
drops it.
saying?
Until he's trying to drop his project. Then it's fuck your project.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you sign to a producer, even if you get a crazy record from another producer, it's like, fuck that song too. Did you think about that? So, you know what I mean? I got dope records like, you know what I mean, that could have went crazy. But, you know, from different producers, other producers, the first single is always going to be Swizz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people might think that Swizz, like, produced everything. But on a lot of, like, my biggest projects, Swizz might have produced 2 or 3 songs. But it might be
that's crazy.
16 songs on a project,
Yeah.
17 songs, and he'll produce
crazy.
2 or 3 of them. And he'll just do the single, though. So
Yeah.
everybody like, yo, Swizz did everything. They listen to the project, it's Swizz.
Yeah.
And they'll just look at it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's advantages and disadvantages of both. But, I mean, I learned a lot being signed to a producer and being focused on bars. Like me focusing on lyrics and bars, it was good to be signed to a producer because he was able to look at it from a different perspective, best just off bounces and energy and hypeness and shit like that. When I'm not focused on that, I'm more focused on, I got a large house. Like, I cannot impress you with what I'm about to say. But at the same time, when you can say it over the right type of tempo or the right melody or the right beat, it make it even better. So being with him was special, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can't say which one is better, like if it's me and Saigon got the advantage or you got the advantage, but it's all a blessing just to be with somebody that's established regardless if it's a rapper, a producer, or even somebody that don't do nothing but they just got information.
You got connects. Yeah, that's all it's about, man, is having the opportunity. Opportunity is bigger than anything, man. It's what you do with it. So, like, and being from Philly, man, one of the most competitive cities when it come down to spitters, like the new generation, how do you feel your influence play in the role of the new generation spitters from Philly?
A lot. I think even the new drill sound, all that got to do with how we was giving it up. Me, A.R. Ab, the old OBH, Larceny family, how we was just giving it up, talking that crazy shit is what influenced a lot. And with this battle rap shit, how I gave it up, like with all of the leagues, Battle Academy and all of the Philly leagues, like those wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the work that, you know what I mean, I put in. If the me and Free battle ain't happen, it probably wouldn't be no URL. It probably wouldn't be no RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment. You know what I mean? It probably wouldn't be no King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything lead to other things. So, you know what I'm saying? That was that battle is what led to all of these people seeing that is money and and people is interested in seeing this type of shit.
Once it's interest, is money, bro. That's all you need, man. Once it's interest, it's money for sure.
Exactly.
So, like,
you know, our shit wasn't before social media, so it was on a VHS tape. P.O. A nigga that actually recorded it that was down with Rough Riders on the camera. That record on the VHS tape type of. So in the beginning, it was only on VHS tape, and certain industry niggas got access of the tape. So they was when they came to the studio with us, they was able to see it. But they was able to just say, I seen it and talk about it, but it wasn't like the internet where you could pull it up and actually
watch
see
it anytime you want it. Yeah.
So then the mixtape DJ got, I don't remember what mixtape DJ got it first, and I don't want to disrespect him. I know he had to be somebody. But I just can't remember. But one of the mixtape DJs that was lit at the time got access to the VHS tape. So he took the VHS tape and put it the audio. He took the audio off of the VHS tape and put it on a mixtape where the battle was just like music mixtape. So people was riding around.
Killing us, my G.
The sound, right?
Yeah. That bag, you killing us, my G.
Yeah, so it was on like a mixtape. And people was riding around actually listening to the battle like it was a record or a mixtape record. And they was actually rapping it, but they couldn't see us. They didn't know that it was like visual. It was just on the mixtape. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then eventually when YouTube started and all that, then people was able to see the actual visual later. You know what I mean? But I think that's what led to all of these leagues starting. And
that's dope.
people getting inspired to even want to be super lyrical and punch. Like you said, punching wasn't around before I really made it super popular. So for people to be just focusing on straight punching and being competitive and disrespecting the nigga like that, you know what I mean? All that energy wasn't really around, but for me.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's what I was gonna ask you too. That's my next question. Do you feel like real bars is back, or do you feel like they ever left?
They never left because there's billions of people in the world. So Grandmaster Caz, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, they all still alive. Special Ed still alive. Kumo D. He just shout out to Kumo D. We be communicating. He's still alive, bro. All of the legends, KRS-One, they still alive. LL still alive. Shout out to LL. I went to the studio with LL when I was super young. I was like a teenager. That's when I was just starting. And LL knew all my mixtape shit from back then. This is the first time I seen Halle Berry too. We outside the hotel waiting for LL to come down, and I see Halle Berry for the first time.
Damn. But you foul though. You just did some foul shit. You mentioned Kumo D, and then you said LL. And hip hop, legendary rapping,
I fuck with both of
battling.
them. Nah, I fuck with both of them.
That's like blasphemy.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with both of them.
LL was out here
Kumo D
killing
be
niggas.
texting me, calling my
Kumo
phone.
D was
That's a
that
legend.
shit, man. He
a
had that
legend.
shit.
I
That
love
nigga had the
Kumo
best
D.
shades. But then when LL said, I crushed Kumo D shades and Ice-T's.
And like I told you, I was in the studio with LL. We work. I love LL. I love Kumo D. They both inspired me to be me. So
yeah, nigga,
I can't.
You gotta battle L. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I would never do that.
I'm fucking with you. LL is the super battle rapper.
I couldn't even. I would never disrespect. Like, yo, I'm not a nigga that disrespect the niggas that was before me.
Yeah, the pioneers. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That laid the groundwork for us,
like-
bro. Them the OGs.
Yeah, even you came too much before me. I wouldn't even.
You know you wanted to battle me. You know you was
Nah,
like,
nah.
I shit on Bleek.
Nah, I
He
never-
can't fuck with me.
Nah, I never did that. You wasn't. You was too before me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was already on when I was thinking about getting on. And once it's like that, I don't disrespect. Like all these people I'm naming, I talk to. Special Ed, Kumo D, Grandmaster Caz, KRS-One, LL Cool J, all these people I talk to, and I would never. I feel like I'm the best, but I'm the best from me. Like I'm not. The only way I would ever disrespect a nigga that came before me if he just started disrespecting me crazy and violating me and just I don't got no other choice. But I would never
I don't got no other choice.
I would never initiate no disrespect to the niggas that paved the way for me. If they ain't do what they did, I wouldn't even be able to exist. Yeah. And I realized that. And I realized if I ain't do what I did, all of the people that came after me wouldn't be able to exist. So the same way I want them to show respect for the work I put in, I gotta show the respect for the work the niggas that put in that came before me, bro. Yeah. It's only right.
Let me ask you, being a major bar spitter, battle rapper, hit maker, from pop to underground records, mixtapes, what you feel, what's your take on ghostwriting? Like, how do you feel about, do you take away from an artist's craft if ghostwriting and all of that stuff?
Yeah, you can never be in the
artists,
same category as dudes like me that's trying to be the best and really is the best and really like battling and competitive. You could never be in that conversation if you got ghostwriters and you got assistants and you got help. There's no way to compare us. Now you could compare the other niggas that got ghostwriters like you as far as success and how y'all took the ghostwriting, how y'all delivered it, how y'all accomplished that. You can fight with them, but you can never battle with a nigga that do it from the muscle and try to act like you could compete with that. Is a difference. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't like. I don't like when fans try to like mix and match that. And there's nothing wrong with having a ghostwriter. The first hip hop song that we ever heard was ghostwritten. Grandmaster Caz ghostwrote that. I told you, that's my inspiration. He ghostwrote the first actual record. A hip, a hop, a hibba to the hibba. Yeah. That was ghostwritten.
Shit, nigga saying a name that wasn't even his name in that song.
So before we even knew about rap was already getting ghostwritten. So we can't say like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. It's a business. Niggas trying to get money and be successful. But at the same time, it's also rules and regulations. So just because you get money and successful don't mean you could compare to a nigga that's doing it from the muscle.
That's a
You
fact.
know what I mean?
Nah, I feel the same.
And a lot
way.
of niggas that niggas compare me to, I ghost wrote for. I don't say it, but it be funny. They be like, yo, you ain't better than such and such. And I'd be like, yo, when we was in the studio, I was the one giving this nigga all the lines to say. But y'all saying I'm not better than him? How? Like,
That's
what the
why.
fuck?
Because you gave him all the lines. That's why you not.
I take that.
Can't be better than yourself, nigga. What the fuck? You better than yourself. They right.
I
You
did
not
battle
better than
myself
yourself.
wild times, though. I battled myself, I
Yo.
think, 3 times already.
Chill.
On 2 of my albums and on a different record after that. I battled myself. I was the first person to actually do that. Because I ain't had nobody to battle me, and I love battling. That's what made me get excited. So I'm like,
Yo, I
damn, I
love
don't got
this.
nobody to battle. I got
Niggas out battle myself, nigga. That's dope, man. Cash, you different, my nigga. Yo, when people speak of Philly legends, man, in the history and the Philly and everything, what you think your name should be brought up among the Philly legends?
Well, it's a lot of Philly legends. Before we talk about me, just shout out to the Philly legends, man. All
That's
of
a
the
lot,
ones that
man.
put in the work, man.
Come on, you got State Property, Beanie Siegel. You got what's the homies that had the first record put Philly
Philly
rap
Most
on?
Wanted.
Philly Most Wanted.
You got
Gilly in them.
yeah, that's major figures.
Yeah.
You got Ram Squad. You got
Forgot about Ram Squad.
it's a lot of people from Philly though. You got
Eve.
Will Smith, you got
Will
Eve,
Smith.
you got Bahamadia.
Yeah,
You
but
got,
Hamadia was shit. She was spitting.
Yeah, you
What
got
you feel? Wait, before you answer that question, what you feel about Will Smith's latest bars?
I was a super fan of Will Smith when I was like a kid, like a baby.
He's one of the biggest entertainers in the world, but I'm talking about his rap. Not
I'm just happy he's still being active, still rapping. You know what I mean? He's still he doing it all, man. He
Nah,
just
he-
got the world, bro. You can't.
yeah.
It's different when Will rap, man. It's like
He
you
was
can
like,
say the
"Fuck it,
same
right?"
line as a million other or a billion other people, but it's just gonna hit different when Will say it.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
Will, man. I think it's more or less that's the point. That that's Will Smith. He's fucking rapping.
Same-
so no matter what he said,
Same
niggas
thing
gonna
with
be
your
like,
OG.
I don't
Same
know.
thing with Hove. It's like, you know, he's super lyrical. He's super nice. But the advantage he got is he could say other things that a billion other niggas could have said the same thing and it just won't hit the same. It's just him, how he say it and you just visualize him, it just hit different. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the advantage Will got. Just happy he's still rapping, still, you know what I mean, doing his thing, representing for the city.
Yeah, but like I said, back to the question: where you think your name should be put amongst the greats of Philadelphia?
It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about bars, number one.
Ooh,
Yeah, if you're
Talk
talking
that
about just
shit,
bars, lyrics, like just that, number one.
talk that shit, man.
You know what I mean?
But just
And
as
if
an
you-
overall
If you're
artist,
talking
legend-
about actual success and being like popular, like a household name, that's arguable. And if you want to just talk about rap, because there's other like, you know, you got Jill Scott, you got other people that don't rap. But if you're just talking rap, you know what I mean?
come on,
I'm
you said Patti
definitely
LaBelle, man. Come
Yeah,
on,
that's what I'm saying,
Her pie more lit than us.
Delphonics. I told you my first
Yeah.
manager, like artists like that. But if we just talking rap, I'm definitely Mount
Shit,
Rushmore.
ain't Teddy from Philly?
The only
Black Thought. Nah, you ain't nice. You ain't fucking with Black.
the only people that you could only put in these in a Mount Rushmore is 4. So like if you was to do that, like you could do a Black Thought, you could do like a Beanie Siegel, and like the newer generation might do Meat. But who else?
Gotta be you. As you up there, the 4th Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm already edged in stone in the city with rap. Like when it come to bars and just getting busy and just being
Nah, that's
competitive.
a fact. Your name is
Like
definitely.
everybody else do different shit. Like, you know what I mean? Black Thought get busy lyrically. I mean, he'll
Black
body
Thought-
some shit.
Black
but it
Thought is
got
the
to do with
nicest from Philly,
The
in my
concepts,
opinion.
the band, the whole shit, like with him. You know what I mean?
But
It's
that
like
nigga go rhyme about anything.
He the dopest, man.
Yo, seriously, he could freestyle, rhyme about
But
anything.
Black Thought is like my inspiration too. Like the Roots, Dice Raw, like them niggas was going crazy before I was on. Like I was like a kid listening to them niggas in the alleyway, just listening to them. So they like inspired me to want to do my thing. So I would never like be able to compete with the Roots because they was on before me.
Compete with the Roots.
Same thing with Beanie. Like I told you, when I first met Beans, he was about to put me on that I Piss on Your Grave. He was already on doing his thing when we first seen each other. Of course, I was on the cypher and I was lit, and that's what he knew me from. But that's just a radio competition with me battling. I ain't have no real, nothing to generate no publishing. You know what I'm saying? He was already on doing his thing and was ready to put me on a record. So he's before me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
speaking of Beans, man, Beans.
I can't take away from what Gilly and the Major Figures did. They was before me, bro. Yeah. Like
Gilly
I'm in the street.
Gilly got busy. Gilly definitely spit.
Ab Lava from Major Figures used to pick me up in the truck too. When I'm a little kid, listening to my raps, giving me inspiration. He already old, driving around in trucks and doing shit, and he picking me up. I'm a young boy.
Yeah, Ab Lava
Bumpy
was
Johnson,
dope too.
I just seen him the other day.
Damn,
he from like an avenue. He like from a block up. He was the first one doing that double time fast rhyming that everybody do now. He was killing shit. Used to show me love when I see me.
AR got busy.
No, AR is after that. Dutch from Major Figures.
Dutch got busy.
I used to be on, like, Dutch wanted me to be in the Figures and in another group that he was in. Like, that's how close I am with these Philly niggas.
Yeah, Dutch made up a fake battle. I don't remember that.
Once I got on and I got the opportunity, that's when I put AR on. You know what I'm saying? AR on OBH, the rest of them niggas, and that's how niggas started to know OBH.
You put AR on. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I put AR on to the world. Like, I mean, he had a little buzz down Allegheny where he from, and niggas knew he could rap, but to the world, to everybody knowing who AR is and being a household name.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. That's what's up, man. What's next for Cass, man? Musically, business-wise, family-wise, what's next? What's next you want the people to know that you got coming out or you working on?
I'm always working, man. Unfortunately, the last battle I had couldn't get completed.
Yeah, you easy to block. Niggas about to brawl on the block.
I've been dropping a lot of diss records towards him.
Yeah, I just seen another one. Yeah,
I but not just focusing on him. I've been dropping a lot of records like to start 2026 just to show people that B.A.R.S is back and I'm active. Everything 360. So it's been a time when B.A.R.S was super active, like back when we first started. It was all revolved around B.A.R.S. It felt like you couldn't even get a spot if you couldn't rap. But then it went to some other shit. It was more about dance and the beat per minute and like. But now it's always going 360. It's gonna come back, and that's why I was telling people B.A.R.S is back. So now people was like a few years ago, like B.A.R.S dead. Don't nobody wanna hear that shit no more. That shit is over. But now it seems like that's all that got people attention is a nigga being original, a nigga having bars, a nigga talking some crazy shit about a different nigga. Like, man, fuck all them other niggas. It's all about us.
That's
back
right.
to that. But that's how it used to be. So it's 360 in again. And now it's back to where people that grew up off that could capitalize.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's seeming like the niggas like us that came up in that time and survived, we like geniuses now. So like the information that we got is super valuable to the people that's trying to figure it out now because B.A.R.S is back.
The game is to be sold, not told. You already know. So when it's all said and done, man, and you kick back, retired, kids grown, grandchildren, what do you want the legacy of Cassidy to be? Like, what you want people to say?
That's what I was born with. That's my name, Barry Adrian Reese. B.A.R.S, man, he just focused on saying crazy shit consistently forever. Like that's what I want people to remember me by.
Nah, that's
and then I tried to always like work, man. Even when I'm talking to legends, older rappers, I'm working. I'm talking to new niggas. They could be a PG battle rapper, and I got wild bars to hear. Yo, let me hear something. What you working on? I just want people to remember me as being like a workaholic, like how they kind of remember Tupac.
That's right.
Like, yo, when you was in the studio with him, it was no games. I told you that one time I fell asleep in the joint with RZA, but that's when I was like super young, like a teenager. But since then, I've been up ever since. So it's like people know when they get in the studio with me, I don't play no games. I'm constantly working. I don't talk and joke and play video games and all that. I'm constantly focusing on making that crack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I want niggas to just remember me by that. Like his work ethic was incredible, and all he was focusing on is saying the best shit that he could possibly say.
Mm-hmm.
And if I leave that behind, I know a nigga that know a nigga live like that gonna just do the best that he could possibly do to just keep taking the shit to the next level.
That's a fact. Man, that's what's up, Cass. I appreciate you pulling up, man. From day one, you always been rock solid, always been a real nigga to me, man. I watch your battles. I stream all your music.
Thank
I
you,
watch
man.
everything you do, my nigga. Just know we tapped in. And from my big homie, the one advice he gave me, whether 1,000 or 1 million, just know somebody tapped in. Always remember, I'm tapped in, my nigga. So
And you want to know what the big homie LL gave me some advice when I was in the studio. When I told you I seen Halle Berry for the first time, the advice he gave me.
That's legendary.
He said, yo, I've been paying attention to you. He like, yo, you said I was taking off my shirt on my Ja Rule shit. He said the same, like, I've been peeping you. The women fuck with you, you know what I mean? You got your shit going on. He like, but the only advice I'm gonna give you is stay off them hard drugs, bro.
Yo,
You start
that's
using
right.
them hard drugs, them shit's gonna make you look old.
That's right.
Them ladies that fuck with you, they ain't gonna
Don't
fuck with you no more.
That's right.
He said, but if you stay off the hard drugs, he said, we stopped at the liquor store. I grabbed some, I drink. You know what I mean? I see you smoking, that's light. But I'm talking about the hard drugs.
That's right.
He like, you stay off them hard drugs and you stay in shape, ladies gonna love you forever, bro.
That's a fact.
They never gonna stop loving you. I don't care how old you get. You stay like this, you stay looking the same, they gonna love you forever.
That's a fact.
So I took heed to that, man. And that's why, like, when you see me now, you could look at one of my old videos like Hotel and look at me now and I'm still looking the same. Like, it ain't like I made some crazy alteration. It's like it's the same nigga.
That's right.
Because I took LL advice, so shout out to the GOAT.
You hear that, kids? Stay off the hard drugs. Fucking
sure.
13 looking 45. Stay off
Exactly.
the hard drugs. It's rock solid. We here. Yeah.